Hi, Rich and Charlie here, and we are continuing our Operation Legacy coaching series with exercise 8, Life Purpose and Mission Statement. It's on page 78 of the Operation Legacy workbook. You know, Charlie, if I define purpose as proposing an aim to oneself, with a little more detail, your purpose statement summarizes what will be the center of your life. Your purpose actively clarifies what you will do rather than just existing. Your purpose embraces who you want to be, and your purpose will have you jumping out of bed each morning, which I know you do. What does life purpose mean to you, Charlie?
Well, I'll tell you what, when I think of purpose, and it wasn't always this way, my purpose and my vision and what I do now in life is helping the military veterans and their families make a successful transition. That is my purpose in life, from here until I'm 6 feet under. And that excites me because not only am I helping myself by helping others, and that's part of the laws of sowing and reaping, and we'll go more into that later, but when you have found your purpose and you're really excited and passionate about it, you just live a much happier life. Now the mission part of this, you could view that as how are you going to determine what it is you do. So your mission could be your how.
Would you say your life purpose has changed over the years, Charlie? Is it flexible, and how has that played out for you?
Well, for me personally, Rich, my purpose, and also think about it this way, you can have a macro purpose in life, but you could also have a purpose that is situational. You know, they talk about situational leadership. They talk about, your personality in a certain situation is going to be different than maybe in another place, just as an example. And I'm deviating a little bit, but just to make a point. If I'm around grade school children, I'm not going to take my Marine Corps mission, mental mindset, and be in that environment. I'm going to be at their level so that it's relatable. So everything is situational. But as far as my purpose in life, it has changed throughout based on where I have come through the journey in my life. But right now, at this point moving forward, my purpose is to continue to help military troops or veterans and their families live successfully and to help them any way that I can. That's my purpose from here until I'm 6 feet under.
Yeah. I know if you go Marine on those kindergartners, they might tell you to stand down. And
they might.
That's a joke that we have. When I think about the purpose and mission, I think about overall purpose of why am I here on this earth? What is my purpose on earth? And do this as a fun exercise. Go up to some people that you know and say, just finish this sentence for me. My purpose in life is. And just ask them to finish that sentence. And you'll be surprised how many glazed over looks you'll get, how many deer in the headlights look you'll get, and how many answers you get where it's evidence that people have not really thought about their purpose in life. And people that do answer that many times tell you what their job is. My purpose in life is to do accounting and bookkeeping, and they tell you this, and you say, no, I didn't ask you what your job was. I asked you what your purpose is. Oh, my purpose is to make money and buy stuff. Oh, is that really your purpose? Because how much longevity does that have? And then as people sit down and think about their purpose along with their core values, then you can start saying, I think I might have a higher purpose in life. I think my purpose might be to provide for my family, to be a good citizen in the community, to be able to help others. Those could be in line with your core values. You can also have another purpose, being entrepreneurial. You might be an inventor. You might want to, take care of others. It's as many different purposes in life as there are different personalities and different visions. So I really see the purpose as a direct link from the current state coat of arms to the future state vision board. Now my purpose and my mission of how I'm going to get there is going to really help me on that journey.
Exactly. One of the other things, a takeaway you might want to consider, life really becomes exciting when you go into a safe place and you think about your personal life and how you impact this world. The first thing you need to consider Because you don't have to do anything in life you don't want to do. But I would ask you and challenge you to consider this. In this order, look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what is my purpose today? What is my purpose with my family? What is my purpose with my occupation? What is my purpose in life? What really is that? And I'll tell you what works for me. In the area in which I live, there's Mulholland Drive. It's an elevated place in the hills. I see 180 degrees into a valley. And especially in the evening, when you see millions of lights just twinkling, it's a good time for me to reflect and think about my life and how I not only impact myself and my family, but the community. Another area that is very peaceful and tranquil, but yet it's dynamic for me, is the ocean. I go to the beach, I sit there, and I just ponder life. I think about stuff, and that could help you find a place where you feel safe, where you feel calm, and just think about the introspection of your own life. And I think that'll help you finding your purpose.
And those questions that will help you with that personal inquiry and journaling are on pages 78, 79, and 80 of the workbook. And in closing, Charlie, for those of us who have been sticking with us for the first 8 exercises, can you believe they're completing step 3 now?
Wow.
Out of the 5 steps.
I know. I know that we have delivered the information. Now it's up to you to act on it, to journal your thoughts, because from our own use and living these values, they work.
Yeah, don't stop now. I know the light bulbs are starting to come on. Charlie and I have been through this workbook several times, and each time I go through it, I refine my vision, I refine my mission, it re-energizes me. And now you can begin talking and sharing this with other people, whether you're doing this yourself or in a small group or in a classroom. This is where it's all going to be able to start coming together, because now you know where you've been, where you are, and where you're going, and the rest of it is just the steps in getting there and then celebrating along the way, because the journey really is much more satisfying than in any destination in itself. Besides, once you reach a destination, you're always going to have new goals ahead of that. You never stop at a destination.
That's right. That's right.
So thank you very much, and come on back for exercise 9, choosing your attitude.
So stay tuned.
Oh, bye now.